All right, back to the notorious BG block. What about Lil Weezer? Did he come down on Brynhurst a lot?
Oh, you talking about Mike?
Yes.
Man, he used to always come down on Brynhurst. And it's funny you say that. Because, before I went to YA, he wasn't having money like I heard he was. So, that was my guy. Me, him, Lil Looney would smoke a little weed in the alleys right there on West Boulevard and shit. We used to go in on that's when we used to have to go in on nickel bags and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So when I go to YA, I'm hearing how much money Mike had in it. And I'm like, that's my guy. You know what I mean? I couldn't wait to see him, but when I got out, he was already dead. Yeah, that was one of my homeboys from most definitely. And he was a player, a real homie. Rest in peace, Lil Weez.
Kev Mac video. You know, this is for sure. Kev Mac video. Open your soul, represent your ghetto, baby.
So as a kid on BG, playing football in the streets?
Oh, every day.
Tell me about the traffic.
Oh, man. Man, we used to play little games, man. Like, we'd have little games every day, man. But, like, I swear to God, Mac, we couldn't go 3 plays without having to just disperse for a car to come by. A few more plays, I got to get out the way. It was just, and I didn't really know about, like, that was dope traffic. I was just, we just could never have a game without having to just disperse every other play. We could never go a quarter. We couldn't get 7 plays in. It always 2 or 3 plays. We got to get out the way and come back. But that's just how I was growing up. And until I really realized what was going on, that was probably about 80, 81, and yeah, I went on and got me a little 5. Let me get 5 of them things, man. I need that little $10, but yeah, it was most definitely entertaining growing up on Brynhurst, man, for sure.
So they had the weed, the crack. How about Sherm?
I didn't really know about the Sherm. So I started fucking around in the fronts, man, with the big homies and shit, man. That's when I really was seeing Sherm being smoked and inhaled, you know what I mean? And I was a young dude, man, because my G homies know who I was hanging around in, and they was on it. And you have to have some real ambition not to fuck with that shit. And I never fuck with it, you know what I mean? I never wanted to try that.
Yeah, man, I always say.
They used to smoke it out the Popeye pipes.
I always say, if you're around our age, man, you seen what not to do when it came to drugs.
Yeah, I seen it, man. Like, I never done an E-pill, none of that. I never even tried one. I don't need all the extra stimulants, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Try to always be conscious when I'm out, man, because, I know I'm BMW, Brynhurst Most Wanted, you know what I mean? But
which is going to be your clothing line?
No, I got it. That's another little I'm working on. I got to get it. Shit already been out. I got the Brynhurst Cartel. I'll be doing a little thing, little homies like, and I got a new one I'm going to make with the BMW logo, the Brynhurst Most Wanted. But yeah, that's a couple little side things for my label I'll be working on.
Mm-hmm. What about Level Up?
Oh, Leveled Up, man. That's my brand. That's my baby, man. I've been pushing that like how long Nip been dead now?
So 2019?
That's 5 years.
Oh, was it
5? Yeah, I started it right after Nip died.
Straight off the slump, a crazy motherfucker named Nipsey. I'm turned up cause I grew up in the 60s. Caution to you rap niggas trying to diss me. I go hard, that's why your bitch wanna flip me. Big guns, nigga turn rivals into rosaries. Extended clip, I give a fuck who you supposed to be.
Yeah, I started it right after Nip died, man. Cause we had that little, did you come out to our picnic we had? We was trying to get everybody together at the lake and just,
I didn't make it.
Just celebrate Nip, man, and I want to say this too, man, because one of the little homies that said something to me, man, and kind of took it offensive, man. I only want to say his name because I kind of wanted him to perform, at the thing because we was trying to do something. We was going to have all the homies from all the states that represent the set just come together. And I wanted to get a couple of little homies that I know fuck with him to perform. Like, we'll pay y'all whatever. And the nigga get at me like, man, y'all just trying to use Nipsey's death. And like, I felt offended by that because I really fuck with Nip. Like, way before he died, like, really integral and hooking him up with certain producers I used to meet. Like, and I'm the same one to introduce you to your big homeboy when he came home. And for you to tell me, I'm kind of offended me, man. I really ain't even fuck with the music since then. But yeah, I started my clothing line because we had that picnic and I was doing like a little hood day, little shit. Me and Lil Slip, me and Bill. Shout out Bill. We was just doing like little 6-0 shirts, just gang shit. And I was on bail. I had caught a big case, so I was on bail for like a year. And we was talking after the picnic because the clothes did real good. And we was just like, man, could you imagine we just really had a brand like everybody can fill into and just feel? So I was thinking like, man, what can I come with? I was like, that'd be a good idea. And I was watching this interview and I was looking at Master P talk. You know, he's an entrepreneur. He'd be grinding different things. And he was just talking and he just said something in his interview. He was like, man, you know, us as black men, we just got to be leveled up out here. And it just stuck to my mind. I got to thinking about all the people I know from different neighborhoods that's having money and how long I've been in the game. And I just thought, leveled up. It just stuck to me. And I looked and, you know, the different level up. I just ran with leveled up. It just stuck. I never thought of nothing else, no level up or nothing. And I looked into it and made sure that nobody had that name. And I bought it, I trademarked it, and I just been pushing it, you know what I mean? And I've been pushing it real tough. And it's crazy because Mike Epps seen me a few months ago. He's like, man, you know what, Creep? I ain't never been hearing so many people talking about leveled up until you came with that. I hear it everywhere now. But yeah, leveled up clothing, man, 2024, man. We pushing, man. Leveled up everybody, man. Bloods, Crips, players, women, we leveling up out here.
Let me touch on this Nipsey situation real quick. Nip was the homie, period,
He was
in the
homie,
story.
a good homie.
Right.
Yeah.
So nobody got this one trademark on Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? He was all of our homeboy.
Yeah,
he was loved by many.
And he was a good dude, man. And, you know, this another thing, too, man. I want to speak on that, man, because all you little dudes that always be putting shit in people's ear, you gotta have your facts a little bit straight from now on, man. When I put something in somebody's ear, I got the facts. Believe it. I ain't gonna never put nothing in nobody's ear that ain't true. Y'all be getting people killed when y'all be putting that false information in people's ear. Cause you know, cause you could have approached the dude if you felt he was a snitch and told him. You don't have to tell Nip and have him do that, man. Cause you dudes be getting people killed with that false narrative, man, and false information. You'll get somebody hurt, and it's a known fact, man. And that's basically what happened. Because if it was paperwork on shitty, believe it would have been produced by now, man. It haven't been nothing produced, so that was just a waste of cause, man, for real, bro. And that was a waste of cause, man. Probably be another 50 years before we get close to somebody like that.
Man, Nip was special.
Yeah, he was special. Good dude, too. Yeah.
Nip used to come on BG.
Man, listen, man. You know, I want to say Nip was BG, man, but, you know, Nip was, they say he was an Avenue kid, man, but Nip loved Brynhurst, man. He put it out there, man, and a lot of my people from Oklahoma, different little states, that's how they really tapped in with hearing Nip speak on BG, because I used to speak on it so much when I was out there. So Nip kind of, you know, validated it for all these out-of-towners, you know, that never knew nothing about Brynhurst. Mm-hmm.
Who else was on BG we didn't touch on, man? We covered everybody.
Let me see, man. We might be forgetting somebody, man. You know, to be honest, you know, I know we got the Hills, man, but, you know, I feel all my Hill guys got BG in them some way, man. You know, anybody ever got a dime off BG, man, I feel you got some Brynhurst in you, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's just back in the days, man, like, I think West Boulevard was a crossway, like, connecting us with the Hills, you know what I mean? Because I don't care where you was going, you had to walk down. You know, we didn't have cars and all that back then. Everybody didn't have all that money. So, you know, you'll see PJ, Peanut, Wake, all the homies from the Hills, the Rooster and them coming off 60. You know, I'll be looking out my window. They coming off the block, I run down. You know, like I say, you see everybody. The homies that's coming from the Al's might be going to the Hills. I had a nice little view, man, because I could see 60th Street. So I could see who walking up and down the street. You know what I mean? If I wasn't doing nothing but yeah, it was a lot of love, man. You know, just camaraderie, man. Just getting that little money, just togetherness. You know, Maniac got killed on the block, 83. Fucking around. Yeah, Greg. Yeah, that was my homeboy, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I love all my homeboys. It don't matter front and back, man. It is what it is. I'll be pushing that BG because that's what I am. But man, I'm a hood homie at heart, front to the backs. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my homeboys.
So a lot of homies used to come down there from the Hill, like Peanut, Baby Slip, Big Ron.
I always called him Lil Ron. I know he big now. Yeah. Originally, he was just little. I know he's big. So he's originally Big Ron.
Originally.
So it was the other Lil Ron.
Yeah, he got killed.
That's my guy. You know, he was a cat. I always my little kid. So he was always Lil Ron to me. But yeah, he's a big guy. That's Big Ron. Okay. Yeah.
What
You know,
about Lil Earl Dog?
Ron used to hang more on AG than BG back then. He used to be with Big D and them.
Exactly.
Big Ron used to be more on AG. He'd be way in the fronts. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the homie. Always. But you know who really fucked around?
Who?
Tiny Creep and them. They crew.
Yeah.
You know, he had a spot on BG.
Yeah.
That's my guy. You know, Tiny Creep
Quite
and
a
them.
few homies.
Yeah, so they had their little spot down the street. I remember when I helped him get it. He was 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Miss my little guy, man. Rest in peace. Tiny Creep, man.
When did you first meet Lil Earl Dog?
Lil Earl Dog? I first met Lil Earl Dog when I got out of YA, man. We had the spot on 3rd. We had a little spot on 3rd Ave. So I met Earl then, man. That's my guy, man. Papoose and them, they come down from the valley and shit. Yeah, that's my nigga, man. That nigga stayed in the hood. But thing about Dog, boy, I didn't come around, boy. It's my guy, man. Shout out, Dog.
So shit, how has the hood changed when you come home? Because we didn't really get off into that. You come home in 87. What's the difference? Is there any difference other than the money you talked about?
Nah.
The name wasn't big. The 60s wasn't popping.
Oh, no.
We wasn't going places.
No. The hood was popping, man. You know, it was Major Love. You know, Crenshaw was popping. Niggas was scared to stop at the light back then. You know, we was doing our thing, but I'm trying to really see how I can explain the difference. Right now, okay, the difference is the invitation. The invitation wasn't more accessible. The invitation to be a 6-0 is more easier now. Like it's more what I'm getting at is like dudes are seeing Nip more video, just seeing different things, and somebody might see something and just want to be that. But back then it wasn't accessible like it is now, and it wasn't just easy to be a homie. You get what I'm saying? Now, like you can just wake up and see something on YouTube, and I want to be a 60, like for real. And I'll be speaking on that with a lot of these new states. You know, we got a lot of new states they claiming the hood now that wasn't 60s 10 years ago. But now they are, and they going hard, you know what I mean? But that's shout out to Nip again, you know what I mean? That's Nip. You know, Nip brought that swag through the world, you know, and I was behind it the whole time. But that's basically what that is. It's just more it's more prevalent now to want to be in the game than back then.
Do you think Nip inspired a lot of us from the hood and surrounding hoods to become entrepreneurs?
Oh, most definitely, man. You know, I mean, he didn't really inspire me, man. I really look, man, you know why I really like Nip? Because he reminded me of me, Lil Bam, a few homies all in one. You get what I'm saying? Like, the area he hustled at, that was my area. That's my nigga's area. Like, we primed that. Like, so if I had to do 10 years, I was going over a decade. I would love one of my little homeboys to take and flourish the land that we tilled it. You know what I mean? We've been getting money over there since the 70s. And I just hate, you know, my thing, and I'm going to say this, man, straight up, bro. I love Nip, but the only flaw I can say is when you got guys that around you, you're going to put your life in their hand, you got to have some real stand-up dudes, man, that's serious about that business, man, because ain't no way in hell, in my day, a nigga would have came and did anything to any homie without having to shoot out back. We would have chased that car down, bro. He wouldn't have got away. You know, it's just, you know, like, that's the only thing I say, man. Like, I don't feel he should have been touched. You know what I mean? Like, it should have been somebody around him, man. Don't let nobody get up on him like that, bro. You know what I mean? Homie or not, but it happened, man. You know, we live and learn. And, you know, that just goes to show you, man, anybody can get it, bro. For sure, man. Like, anybody can get it, man. Yeah, this is Lil Creep. You're watching Kev Mac videos. Stay tuned for the next part, next segment. It's more to come.